Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is refusing to rule out challenging Chuck Schumer for his Senate seat. She dodged the question at a town hall with Senator Bernie Sanders last night.
But are you saying that Senator Schumer should not be worried about a primary challenge from you?
I mean,
all right.
no.
Let me jump in on this one. This is
what we're talking about.
That's exactly what we're talking about.
This is what we're talking about.
You have a country that is falling apart. We had a housing crisis, a healthcare crisis, an education crisis, massive income and wealth inequality, a corrupt campaign finance system, and the media says, "Oh, you're going to run. What are you going to run for?" Nobody cares. Let's talk about that issue, not her own political future. She'll decide that.
Karl Rove, former White House Deputy Chief of Staff and Fox News contributor, Faiz Shakir, advisor to Bernie Sanders and founder of A More Perfect Union. Faiz, do you think AOC should primary Schumer?
Heck yes. I hope she does. I think there should be a very good, healthy contest within the Democratic Party about who can most appeal to people's needs right now. And I don't know that Chuck Schumer is doing it terribly well. And not only do I want to see primaries in New York, I want to see them all over the place. Maine, Michigan, Texas. That's the way back for the Democratic Party, is that you get some people who are populist, who can connect with real people out in the world. Right now, the Democratic brand is struggling to connect with real people. But I think different candidates could do it.
Seems like that's what's going to happen. Karl, listen to AOC and Bernie hitting party leadership over not endorsing Zohran Mamdani.
So it sounds like you're calling on Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer to endorse Zohran Mamdani.
I believe that I do believe in endorsing the nominee, and I think it's the right thing to do.
Well,
Senator Sanders, you agree?
Let me just add to that. She's much nicer than I.
Are you speaking directly to Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer when you deliver that message?
Sure I am. Hakeem, you watching this? I don't know. Right. But look, it is two things. Of course, Alexandria's right. He's the Democratic nominee. How do you not support the Democratic guy? But more importantly,
who else are we going to support?
He's a great candidate. This should be the model.
Karl?
Well, I love the hypocrisy. Bernie has run for the U.S. House in Vermont 8 times, and 4 times there was a Democrat. He ran every time as an independent. On 4 of those elections, he had a Democrat opponent, and he ran anyway. And then he ran for the Senate 4 times, always as an independent. The first time around, the Democrat Party endorsed him, and he accepted the endorsement. The next 3 times that he ran, up to including last year, he ran as an independent and refused the Democratic nomination, including after he twice ran for president as a Democrat. So this is not a guy who can lecture about party loyalty. If you need to support the Democratic Party nominee, why did 4 times he run as an independent against the Democratic nominee in the state of Vermont? So please, Bernie, don't be a hypocrite. It really doesn't look good on you.
Here's what Schumer said about Mamdani yesterday.
Early voting in New York begins in 10 days. When are we going to see an endorsement on your party's candidate?
As I said, we've had several good conversations. We've worked together in the past, and the conversations will continue.
Do you think he'll hold out, Faiz?
Well, it's to his own detriment. We're talking why Chuck Schumer isn't very popular in New York and why he's struggling. Well, there's a good example of why. I mean, people are right here generating enthusiasm and excitement. Mamdani is doing it. AOC connecting with regular people. Bernie Sanders, to Karl Rove's point, has challenged this Democratic Party to be a populist party, to connect with grassroots people. And when he hasn't found the Democratic Party to his liking, he has challenged it. And I'm glad that Mamdani is going to challenge this Democratic Party, win this nomination, and hopefully show many Democrats about a better way to campaign and win elections.
Karl, would love to get your take on Mamdani as a candidate. Just a quick look here. This is when he used an opportunity during his interview with Martha McCallum to speak directly to President Trump.
I want to take this moment because you spoke about President Trump, and he may be watching right now, and I just want to speak directly to the president, which is that I will not be a mayor like Mayor Adams who will call you to figure out how to stay out of jail. I won't be a disgraced governor like Andrew Cuomo who will call you to ask how to win this election. I can do those things on my own.
Karl, what do you think about his candidacy?
Well, Faiz and I are in support of his candidacy for different reasons. I think it is going to be terrible for the Democratic Party to have as a symbol of their future the mayor of New York who says free buses and free this and free that and weird stuff on the left. This is not going to sell in Texas. It's not going to sell in most of America. In flyover country, they're not going to respond well to either AOC running for the U.S. Senate or Mamdani becoming mayor of New York. And let's remember, all this talk about enthusiasm, New York has 4.7 million voters. 3.1 million of them are Democrats. Mamdani won. 15% of the registered Democrats turned out and voted for him, and 10% of New York voters voted for him in the primary season. So really, this guy is got a lot of enthusiasm. 1 out of every 6 Democrats voted for him in the city of New York, and he's supposed to be the guy who's going to energize the Democrats for the future. Good luck with that. There's going to be a counter reaction to him as mayor of New York if he governs like he's been campaigning by promising all this free stuff and a government takeover and anti-wealth and so forth.
Hey, at least it's interesting. That's what I'm telling everybody.
It is.
All right,
Well,
thanks, guys.
yeah.
Great to see you. Thank you so much.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.